Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Monday the 25th of October 2021, right here on Synergy Network in Trinidad and Tobago. So viewers, we are streaming live from Real Talk Studios in Shogunas. I want to encourage you, those of you that are on Facebook, if you're viewing us on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali page. Remember to like and share our page. Those of you on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. So a special good night to you, Trinidad and Tobago. It's been a rainy day today, since yesterday, Sunday, throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Rain, floods, some roof missing, but nevertheless, natural disaster. So as we move on tonight, viewers, remember, those of you that are having spiritual problems, you can feel free to contact me. Those of you who have property to sell or looking for a property to buy, you can also contact me. Remember viewers, we have our food drive taking place. You can make a contribution of $1,000 towards our food drive. You could win a Range Rover and a BMW. So remember that. So as we start off our program tonight, the staff of University of Trinidad and Tobago, UTT, are concerned about their delayed salary payment, which have been ongoing for the third consecutive month. Assistant Vice President of Human Resource and Administration, Jonathan Kumbabach, informed the university staff of the late payment of salary. Kumbabach stated that the university has received no communication from the Ministry of Finance in regards to the delivery of its monthly recurrent subvention, which satisfies the payment of all salaries and allowance. When shown the memo, UTT Chairman Professor Clement Imbert stated that it was a self-explanatory and that the issue of the university staff delayed salary payment have been reoccurring. Third consecutive month. The first month and the second month you would say, all right, not a problem. But the third month is like you're willfully doing it. And I could understand the professor, you know. I could understand the professor. Like I say, in any job site you go and you have a salary to collect, you're late one time, two times, but the third time, three consecutive time, nah man, you're making it a habit. So viewers, 2386716 is our studio line to call in. Feel free to call in. Let us hear what you have to say concerning issues that is taking place in Trinidad and Tobago and on stories that we are touching on Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Caller, good night.
Saeed. Good night.
Yes, go right ahead.
Saeed, I'm a Guyanese, right? I rent in a farm in last month for 7 years now, right? And the man come to me and he tell me, say, you want the farm in between 6 days. Without informing me and tell me anything.
You're renting a farm from somebody?
Yeah.
All right.
7 years.
The individual you're renting the farm from, is it a ministry like from agriculture, you know, that is rent farm and thing? Is it from the agriculture ministry like livestock department, or is it an individual who has a farm that you rented it out from him?
Yeah. He have a farm and I just rented for them. And we contract with Arawak. And he just come in between 6 days and tell me, say, you need the farm. But and I cannot put down no chicken back in the farm again. And I buy a set of things and put it in the farm. So I don't know if he tells me to come out, if I have to leave the thing or I could carry it back.
No, well, once it is yours. What kind of farm you're renting?
A chicken farm.
A chicken farm. Okay, so you're just renting the pen.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is you put into the pen is yours to take when you're leaving. Nobody can claim it but you.
But and suppose he stopped me now.
No, that is not his property. He cannot stop you. The only thing he can stop you from doing is breaking down the pen. That's the only thing. But if you put something into the pen, let's say like the feed hangers, the water hangers, whatever it is that you add into the pen, when you're leaving, you can take up everything and go.
Let me explain and tell you, right? We have...
Call me tomorrow, 339-1670, and we will have a discussion tomorrow.
All right, then.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, bye.
MP for Barataria and Sawa, Saddam Hussein, have stated that the UNC is prepared to take whatever action is required to rectify the event of the sitting of the House of Representatives and the Electoral College on Tuesday. Hussein was responding to questions about leaders of the opposition. Now, Kamla Prasad Bisesa ascertained on Thursday that Speaker Bridget Annette George guidelines on the motion to appoint a tribunal to investigate the president were null and void. Listen to this.
These guidelines seem to have forgotten the origin of the word parliament.
Member.
It comes from the word
Member. Member, I'm on my legs.
Why are we muting the leader of the opposition microphone?
Member for Superior, would you kindly propose your motion in the text of your motion?
Well, if you put my mic on, I will continue so to do. Is this mic now on? Thank you very much, madam. I'm saying these guidelines done by your good self forgets the word parliament comes from the word parley, to allow for debate. And before I read the motion, I want to say these guidelines are illegal, null and void. Illegal.
Now, viewers, Annette George had said that the Constitution did not provide for debate on such a motion. Now, before we go further, I want to ask you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, something. Why does the opposition, meaning the UNC, and the ruling administration, the PNM party, why do they go to the House of Representatives? What is the purpose of going to the House of Representatives? Could callers call in and tell me what is the purpose for this? And does the Speaker of the House have rights to mute any MP mic? What is the purpose of going to the House? What is that purpose? Why are the MPs there? Why is the independent senators there? Call in and tell us. Because I want to know what is the purpose that they go to that particular house. Caller, good night.
A very good evening to you, Mr. Said.
To you, my friend. Tell us, my friend.
Just to stay with the topic. From what I have been listening to, all the legal luminaries in the country are saying that the parliament is where you go and you talk to pass new legislation to solve problems and whatnot. So all the legal luminaries can't be wrong. And two, the guy with the farm, if you're renting a little apartment, you have a contractual agreement with specific.
Yes.
So renting a farm, there will be a contractual agreement with specific. And my last contribution is, if anybody is listening from Grenada, I have relatives in Springs in Grenada and friends in Springs. I've been to Grenada a couple of times. And if anybody listening and have any family or friends law enforcement personnel, always make sure that Tobagonians get it. Full brunt the law must come down on them. And that matter, just one charge alone, robbery with aggravation, that carry a maximum 30 years jail term. I want them to get the full thing. I am so embarrassed and ashamed We leave here to go fight Grenada to do madness. All the best. Have a great evening.
Thank you, my friend. So the purpose that they go to the House of Representatives for is to debate, is to have discussions, is to hear what the PNM administration have to say, and is to also listen to what the opposition have to say. Have the House Speaker, for the last 2 or 3 years, have she been listening to anybody? Or is she doing whatever she desires? Now, last week, Thursday, in the House, there was supposed to be a discussion. There was supposed to be a motion put forward by the UNC administration to the Speaker and to the PNM administration. But apparently, since the motion was to get the President out and do something with the Speaker took powers upon herself and do what she thought was best. If I mute the mic, nobody won't hear nothing. If I mute the mic, it would not be recorded on the Hansard. So in case you go back to the Hansard now, the pre-recording, you would not hear anything. So nothing would be recorded. What a smart move. What a smart move. But the thing is, being the House Speaker, did you act according to the Constitution of the House, or did you go against the Constitution of the House? You, Madam Speaker, will be judged for that. Prasad Bisasa also accused Anasa George of breaching the rules of the voting process by not allowing a secret vote in the parliament. Hussein added that matters on further action or future action are being decided, and the party will report to the population when decisions are made. I'll tell you something, since this whole bacchanal with the UNC and PNM, since the COVID-19 introduced itself to Trinidad and Tobago, you can judge for yourself Trinidad and Tobago how the Speaker of the House acted. Because on many occasions, we brought footage for you so the whole world could see what actually took place concerning debates in the parliament. But, some of these MPs are covered by parliamentarian privilege or parliamentary privilege. It's such a shame, Such a shame. But nevertheless, caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Yes, sir. And it was supposed to be a debate as well.
Caller, we do apologize for cutting you, but there's a distortion and we are not hearing you clearly. Feel free to call back. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley have stated that whoever drafted the United National Congress motion to remove President Paula May Weeks is incompetent. This after the PM took some time from his 72nd birthday celebration yesterday, being Sunday, to double his criticism of the opposition motion last Thursday to remove the president. The PM stated that he reread the UNC motion and only now understood the full enormity of the incompetence of the drafters and movers of the motion. Rowley also previously described the UNC's behavior as disgraceful. Disgraceful, he said, and stated that his was not the first time the opposition leader disgraced this country.
There's one word to describe what happened today, and is disgraceful. But I'm not surprised. It is not the first time that this opposition leader, this person, has led people to disgrace this country. And from where I sit, and from where I stand, this is my country. And all I can say to them, they are a group of disgraceful people, unfit and unworthy of public office.
Words. Thompson Aya, which we mentioned on our Friday show, Friday went, saying that citizens will find money to jump in Carnival Ban 2022. Saying that citizens, allegedly saying that citizens will find money to go to Diwali Nagar, but can't find money to pay property tax. So like I said, that was disgraceful to say something like that. And what was more disgraceful now, where was Thompson Aya when Colin Imbert exempted himself from paying property tax? How disgraceful was that? And on top of that now, you think that disgraceful? What is more disgraceful is that they issued a penalty to property owners if they do not submit their property tax form. How disgraceful is that? How disgraceful is that we, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, we have a pitch lake in our country, and look at the condition of our roads. How disgraceful is that? Such a sad thing, eh? Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Said.
My friend.
Said, in a civilized society, with civilized people, Parliament is the place where you move the country forward.
Correct.
Whether it's the contribution of the opposition or the contribution of the government.
Yes.
They both come together and move the country forward. In this country, we have the weakest and the most failed constitution that governs this country. And you see the behavior of the parliamentarians and the speaker and thing in the house there, allow type of behavior. So they could come and do whatever they want, and there's no consequences that hold them accountable for the nonsense that they are doing. Nobody did vote and elected the House Speaker. And she now is governing this country by the position that she feels that she has on that chair. And if we don't fix our constitution and get it right, this thing is going to continue forever. Because when Ellis Clark sat and drafted the constitution, what he did, he just took the exact way of governing the country by colonial masters and put it into paper and said, this is our constitution. So the governance of the country still remains governed by the colonial rules and the colonial master, which protects the governor and the people who are in charge and put the citizen and the country always at a disadvantage. So when the thief in government, when they do what is taking place with the Police Service Commission and thing now, and all the wrongdoing that is taking place in the country right now, we cannot hold nobody accountable. A man could walk out of a room and get millions and millions of dollars in contract, and we can't hold him accountable because our constitution is a waste of time. And that's why none of them, you could put 41 crapo in Thai and put them in the parliament, and they have to govern this country properly once there are laws and rules that hold them accountable for every action they are they make in Parliament. But that doesn't happen in this country. If you go back and see Section 36, how flawed that Section 36 right now, why they cannot impeach the president, you would understand. Because every reference to the president in Section 36 was referred to he, him, or he. So they didn't have no
direct
like that. Yeah, what?
Yes.
A female could be a president in this country. That's how this whole constitution in Trinidad and Tobago does not support anything in this country. And if it's not big, all the talking and all the complaining, would just keep on going on over and over. Have a good night, Mr. Saeed.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of it.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but nevertheless, there's lots more in store right here on Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and investor businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Are you looking for the right investment? Are you looking for a greater return on your hard-earned cash? Look no further. Contact Real Talk Group of Companies located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. At Real Talk Investment, you can earn up to 3.5% interest on your 3-year investment. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Do contact us now on 339-1670, 238-6716 for further information. Our helpful team is ready to assist. Real Talk Investment. Real people matter to us. This ad was paid for by Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Like I said, remember we have our food drive going on. Make a contribution of $1,000 to our food drive, and you could win a Range Rover. A Range Rover could be yours. And also, we have the BMW. Well, this is the Range Rover. Make a $1,000 contribution, and this Range Rover could be yours. It could be yours. And we also have the black BMW. The first or the second week in December month, I am giving it away. The reason for giving away these vehicles, viewers, is to raise funds. It's to raise funds. So you're getting something in return. You're getting something in return. It's just to raise funds. That is all we are looking at. So viewers, if you're looking for a little cash borrow, once you have a little security, collateral, contact Real Talk Group of Companies or Real Talk Finance and Investment Company. And also, if you're a retirement fund, you can set up a retirement fund with Real Talk Financing and Investment Company. You can set up a fixed deposit with them. Why are you continuing to receive 0.05% on your hard-earned cash that you have in a financial institute? Why not go for 2.5%? It's more. It's more. So contact them today, viewers, 238-671, which is a joint project of the Trinidad and Tobago Non-Communicable Disease Alliance and the Pan American Health Organization. The hotline will operate for a period of 2 months, and its aim is to provide an avenue for persons to speak to a doctor regarding their concerns about the COVID-19 vaccine. The hotline numbers 607-VAX, that is VAXX, will be staffed by volunteers, physicians, and the hotline operation between Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So viewers, If you want to know more about the COVID-19, more about the vaccine hesitancy, you can call the hotline at 607-VAXX from Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Caller, good night.
Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
I have a statement to make, right? And you might get vexed, right? But I given Dr. Rowley 3 months with all the lies he lied about everything and everybody and the UNC and everybody. I give that man 3 months, he's going to get a stroke and death.
Hey! Don't say Saeed say that, you know. Don't say Saeed say that. Minister of Health Terence Singh is again urging parents to protect their children and get them vaccinated, even as the Ministry of Education has opened physical schools to students in from 4 to 6 today. Singh stated that in this instance, the public health measures of masking will be in place as opposed to a safe zone where you have to take off your mask.
Forms 4, 5, and 6, bringing out children, in my view, I think the Minister of Education has done the correct thing because this is about total child development. Bearing in mind that the public health measures of masking are going to be in place as opposed to a safe zone where you have to take off your mask to socialize, to eat and drink and so on.
So you hear that, viewers? But we're going to have that discussion just now. He added that the country had to learn to live with the virus to prevent the economy from collapsing. Again, the economy done gone down the line. What are they trying to prevent? A simple debate in the parliament, they could not be heard from the opposition. So what are you talking about? Learn to live and to prevent the economy. It done gone down the drain. How much money will it take? How much from the HSF? How much Trinidad and Tobago have to pay back? How much people without jobs? Singh also called on parents to get their children vaccinated.
We have to learn to live with this virus. We cannot be retreating from this virus every single day because the economy will collapse. To be a part of this system, I am urging all those parents of children of Forms 4, 5, and 6, and even those from Form 1, every child over 12 who is vaccinatable, please do your child a favor by protecting them now by getting them vaccinated. The same way you vaccinated them from ages 6 months against all childhood diseases, now they are in this adolescent stage of their lives and we want them to go back to school. The simple message is get them vaccinated.
Terence, you can't stop vaccine hesitancy, but you're telling parents to do the correcting? All you should have done the correcting from the beginning. All you should have done the correcting from the beginning by bringing more information into the public domain. Let me tell you something. Trinidad and Tobago and viewers of Real Talk with Saieed Ali. You could have the COVID-19 and get a heart attack. But they would not tell you that you died from a heart attack in the hospital or kidney failure. You know what they would say? They would say, well, the patients had comorbidities and they died from COVID-19. They can't come straight with the public. But you're talking about the economy will collapse? The other thing further noted that safe zones and environments for social gathering. Let me tell you something. The business could operate and create employment. You see how clumsy that is? The other thing further noted that safe zones were environments for a social gathering that business could operate and create employment. He added that while the ministry asked as many businesses as possible to sign on to the safe zone policies, it was voluntary for some business owners having made personal decisions to operate outside of the policy. Hey, Terrence, all ain't easy now, boy. Let me tell you something. I respect your job as the Minister of Health. I respect your job. But I gotta tell you something. You are the same man who went on a media briefing platform and said we could rip a jersey, an old shirt, and ban up with mouth, or ban up with face with it. Not too long after that, or they implement a $1,000 fine for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to make sure they wear masks. I will never forget that. I keep asking, before the epidemiologist, Dr. Avery Hines, came out and made a statement, I keep asking you, Mr. Terrence, what will prevent a vaccinated person from contracting COVID-19? Up to now, you couldn't answer me. Up to now. Before Avery Hines came out, I asked all of that. Get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. Boom, now, when people started to get vaccinated and COVID-19, all they started swing the talk. Now we have vaccine hesitancy. And what you're doing now, you're trying to push parents. Or you're trying to bully parents to get their child vaccinated. Why? Because when they were 6 months, we gave them a vaccine. Let me tell you something. Do not compare when the child was 6 months to when the child is 12 years. Let me tell you something. That is two different immune systems in their body. But I thought you was a doctor. But wait, hold on. It's a pharmacist you are. How sad. Caller, good night.
Hey, good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my friend.
100 marks, man. You're firing on all sides. Now, what I want to say, Said, the Prime Minister is talking about incompetence. That is incompetence of him and his entire government. Totally incompetent. It's because of the incompetence. Remember from day one, there was supposed to be a debate in Parliament on this COVID, which was shut down by the same Anderson George. Because in the upper house, when the Senate President shoot it down, isn't that incompetence in them? What was it that was fearing? Probably if we had that debate, we would not have reached this stage here today.
Correct.
Secondly, now, why is it they don't like debate? Why is it they didn't like the debate on this thing with Gary Griffith and all of them on the President's house? What is it? I would like to say, sir, these independent senators, we must not be. That is a disgrace to the word independent. We must call them president senators. These are really not these not independent senators. These are the president senators. So we must call them that. Do you understand? Because this is most disgraceful way our democracy. You know, had that now. Look at the amount of questions that remain unanswered. Look at the amount of questions that remain unanswered. If they don't want to debate, why is it now they cannot have that merit list? Let that merit list be disclosed. Who was on that merit list? Now you remember, the Prime Minister said over a year ago, he sent 3 reports to the Service Commission. Now if they was taking him serious, probably that's something. But they see there was no merit to what he was saying there. Now, one question I would like to ask: if the Prime Minister is displeased with the service of the Commissioner, what about the response from the public? Are the public displeased as well? Has the public lost confidence in the man? So how could you come and say that now? So this word incompetence Dr. Ali is the most incompetent and disgraceful leader I have ever known and seen, sir. You must do the right thing and step down, because for 6 years you have been discriminating on another thing quickly, sir. Look, when they are giving out handouts and houses, look, only one ethnic group of people is benefiting. It is not one ethnic group is paying taxes, and I think that ethnic group is paying the least, because you have people living in HDC houses not paying a cent for years. And then you come in and talk about property tax. I am saying people should let them come to us first, collect those monies, sir, then come to us for property tax. You cannot come and bully us. You know, the same thing Mr. Manning is saying, and the other day Dr. Rowley come on the set and several times. What you see is what you get. That I am saying, sir, I am seeing acrimony, I am seeing hatred, I am seeing malice, and I am seeing a man totally out of control. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, we are having for a short commercial break, but nevertheless, when we return, there's lots more in store.
Are you looking for the right investment? Are you looking for a greater return on your hard-earned cash? Look no further. Contact Real Talk Group of Companies located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. At Real Talk Investment, you can earn up to 3.5% interest on your 3-year investment. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Do contact us now on 339-1670, 238-6716 for further information. Our helpful team is ready to assist. Real Talk Investment. Real people matter to us. This ad was paid for by Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. There were mixed feelings of concerns and happiness by parents as vaccinated and unvaccinated students in Form 4 to 6 returned to school today. Concerned parents who are worried for their children stated that they were not pleased with the situation and that it was ridiculous as they knew children who are vaccinated and still got COVID-19 virus. One parent added that she will hold the Ministry of Education responsible if her child contracts the virus. However, there were also parents who were happy with the physical class resumed, as this situation is not only in Trinidad and Tobago but worldwide. So I am thankful that the Ministry of Education has opened physical schools for Forms 4 to 6. Forms 4 to 6. Why? Because CSEC. You study for CSEC from Form 4. So I am happy with the decision that the ministry has took to open back schools. At the same time, whether you are vaccinated or unvaccinated, you can still contract COVID-19 vaccine. It's something we have to learn to understand. It's something we have to learn to live with in Trinidad and Tobago, because around Trinidad and Tobago, other countries, they are evolving to the virus, and we need to do the same thing. We need to do the same thing. So, between the EMA and the Caroni police station, I want to know who have the authorization to charge individuals for playing loud music and disturbing your neighbors wee hours in the morning and during the course of the day. In Tillock Street, Tillock Street, in Golden Drive, in Silver Circular, in Caroni, Lapai. There have been individuals who have been blasting music and don't care about their neighbor sick. What I was told by villagers, a lot of villagers contacted me concerning individuals playing music, and when you make a report to the EMA, they say go to Caroni Station. When they call Caroni Station, officers not coming. So I want to know now, for disturbing the peace, who have the authorization to charge individuals who play loud music wee hours in the morning and whole day that is disturbing your neighbors? Who have the authorization to write out that charge? Is it the EMA? Because I was told that the EMA have no resources. And when contacted the Caroni Station, the only thing they got is that the vehicles out on patrols. So I want to know who have the authorization to charge individuals for disturbing the peace. Or does the DPP, or does the Ministry of National Security, or does the Prime Minister have to give an authorization to the EMA or to Caroni Station to charge individuals who are disturbing the peace? Now, I would like to think that the Caroni office, the police station, the officers there, and I would also like to think that the EMA officers, that when they are home, that they would like to be in a sense of comfort, in a sense of peace, without the neighbor playing loud music and the roof vibrating in your house. So I would like to think the officers of Caroni Station and the officers that belong to the EMA, I would like to think that they would get their butt off their chair and serve the community. Because I don't think after you work a long, hard day, 12, 13 hours, and you go home, you want the neighbor to be banging bass on your head. I don't think you would like that, I don't think you would like that. So to the Caroni police station, the officers there, I'm not condemning all you, you know. All you have all your jobs to do. But at the same time, when you go home and you want to rest in peace, there is a charge for disturbing the peace. And Trinidad and Tobago police officers are responsible for carrying out that act of charging individuals. So please, officers, do all your job now. That's all I'm asking all you. Because you see, when people get fed up and frustrated, and police not acting according to their rights within their law, when they're not doing what they're supposed to do, when you hear something happen in the community now, all you want them same people to give all your information, but all are refusing to serve the community. How sad it is. It works both ways. So please, do all your job now. I don't care who playing the music, you know. I don't care if it's a poor man, a middle class man, or a rich man. I don't care if his son is some big person. Charge the bloody individual because they're disturbing the neighbor. So we're moving on tonight, viewers. Principal Medical Officer Dr. Marian Abdul Richards has stated that over the last week, the number of intensive care unit that is ICU cases have been increasing daily. Abdul Richards confirmed that there was an increased number of critical ill patients presenting to the Accident and Emergency Department. Now, some of them are too ill to be transported to the parallel healthcare system. Listen to this.
We confirmed that there has been an increasing number of severely and critically ill patients presenting to the accident and emergency. So persons are currently coming into the accident and emergency, very ill, requiring oxygen, requiring dialysis, requiring intensive nursing, and in many cases they are too ill to even be transported to the parallel healthcare system.
Now, viewers, she added that despite the 25% increase in ICU beds, the majority of it were filled as people continue to arrive at the hospital already very ill. It's a virus. It is a virus. You have to take care of yourselves. The intensive care unit and high dependency unit at the National COVID-19 Treatment Facility are approaching capacity as more severe and critical ill patients are being admitted. The Minister of Health, Saieed Ali, stated that the system was reaching a very dangerous, very dangerous situation against the COVID-19.
Trinidad and Tobago, we are reaching a very dangerous juncture in our fight against COVID-19. The danger that we are facing is what Dr. Richards and Dr. Trotman started to talk to the country about over a month ago. You may recall Dr. Trotman over a month ago at a press conference at the Diplomatic Center spoke to the fact that our ICU HDU capacity is limited, and that if patients present needing that advanced level of care, they may have to triage patients. And that's not a good thing, because it means the doctors will have to determine if you have 10 persons who need ICU or HDU care and you only have 5 of those beds available, which 5 will get it?
Now, viewers, he continued to ask citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to get vaccinated. Me, I got vaccinated because I had to travel. Sad, but nevertheless. Nevertheless. Caller, good night.
Yes, Saeed, good night.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Saeed, you know what I find was real disturbing on the news tonight, boy? I see that the TTPS fired all the civilian
that were hired under Griffith tenure. Yes, it's sad.
All the experts that Gary bringing to help him manage the police service and change the system. The police service fire everybody.
Yeah, the contracts were terminated today.
So I guessing that they want the police service to go back to the way it was under Steve Williams, right? Or even worse, right? That's what the government want, right? Because clearly we could see now with both eyes that the politics have everything to do with what's going on in the police service. The PNM pushing their hand in everything in the police service now. Right? Now, you tell me if this is just a coincidence. All the time, the president had a list of names. She get the names, they take it back. She could have request back the names.
Correct.
She wait. She play she hand till Gary Griffith time come to end.
Correct.
You know, I listened to Fitzgerald Hines tonight saying that the president don't have a list of names for the Police Service Commission and handing it up to the Parliament. So how it is she gets so much of speed now and she could do she work?
Correct.
What it is she needed? An impeachment? I don't know. I just asking a question.
I understand.
But anyway, you enjoy your night, Saeed. I was hearing something as well too, I was hearing that Terence is not even a pharmacist. I was hearing that he is a landlord to a pharmacy. But I will confirm that for you. I'm not sure. I will confirm that for you.
Thank you, my friend.
Enjoy your night.
So according to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, according to him, he lost confidence in the Commissioner of Police about a year ago. Now, when you come out in a public forum and being someone in office that governs a country, and you says to us the citizens that I, the Prime Minister, lost confidence in the Commissioner of Police. Now, you have all rights. All rights. When the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago demand an answer from you as to why you lost confidence in the Commissioner of Police. What caused you to lose confidence in the Commissioner of Police? What? Come out and tell the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago what caused you to lose confidence in the Commissioner of Police. Because I go tell you something. If you do a poll, in Trinidad and Tobago presently, you would find that at least 80% of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago would love if the Commissioner of Police retain his position. I am telling you that. Because the only Commissioner of Police passed through Trinidad and Tobago and got things done the correct way was the former Commissioner of Police, Mr. Gary Griffith. And I am saying that without any fear or without any apology or without picking on sides. Look at the job the man did. Look at it. That alone will tell you. Look at the reputation the man have. Which other Commissioner of Police passed through Trinidad and Tobago did what he did? I'm asking you, Trinidad and Tobago. Name a Commissioner of Police that passed through Trinidad and Tobago that bandits were feared of. So I would like to ask the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago on national television, not through a Facebook post, but on national television, a show that is running live from Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. on Synergy Television. I would like to ask, also on behalf of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, the law-abiding citizens, what did the Commissioner of Police do? Or what did he find out? Or what did he uncover that caused the Prime Minister to lose faith? What did the Commissioner of Police uncover that has many people in top position fearful of him? And that is why they want him removed. Could they come out and answer that? What did he find out? What did he found? What did he unearth that they just decide, you know what, we need to get rid of that individual? You see, they are not looking at progress that he is doing for Trinidad and Tobago, you know. They're not looking at that. I could say that they're looking for somebody that they could manipulate. I could say that. Why is the Prime Minister's hand in the Commission of Police? Why did the President of Trinidad and Tobago retract the list? Why is the House Speaker acting in a manner? Why is she operating like a little child? Why is it that debates cannot continue in the House? Why is mic being muted when a motion is going on? I will tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. Listen to this, We are a small country, 1.4 million people. And when we look at countries like Colombia and Venezuela, right up the Caribbean here, where countries are more populated than Trinidad and Tobago, when we look and see how proper that their government is functioning, and they look down at Trinidad and Tobago and see how these people in position get to know like some 5-year-old child who lost their lollipops or lost their candy, and they start to cry and they start to act up. Whose interests are they seeking? Us the people, or them and their friends? I'm asking. So one thing I want to ask the Law Association in Trinidad and Tobago, or the judiciary system in Trinidad and Tobago, all those high-ranking officials that write laws and wants to govern Trinidad and Tobago by these laws. Have any one of you all have the guts to ask the President of Trinidad and Tobago, Ms. Paula May Weeks, why she retracted the list? And why she did not invite the Prime Minister and the opposition leader to have a discussion as to why she's going to retract the list? What about the Caribbean Court of Justice? Is that still functional? Is that still functional? Where we could probably get some answers? All those QCs that it have in Trinidad. How come nobody ain't write the Queen of England? Because we're independent. I will tell you something, eh? The President of Trinidad and Tobago takes a big salary. Everything is being paid for it. And they enjoy it. But are they working on behalf of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago? Ask yourself that. Our Prime Minister talks about disgraceful. Disgraceful act. A disgraceful act is when the Minister of Finance exclude himself from paying property tax. But the House passed a law, passed an amendment that penalty to the citizens who do not pay property tax. So we are going for a short commercial break, but nevertheless, when we return, we'll have a little discussion.
Are you looking for the right investment? Are you looking for a greater return on your hard-earned cash? Look no further. Contact Real Talk Group of Companies located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. At Real Talk Investment, you can earn up to 3.5% interest on your 3-year investment. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Do contact us now on 339-1670, 238-6716. For further information, our helpful team is ready to assist. Real Talk Investment. Real people matter to us. This ad was paid for by Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
So viewers, my discussion is with you tonight that we have our food drive going on. Real Talk with Saieed Ali is keeping a food drive. We are doing a food drive. And I'm encouraging you to make a contribution of $1,000. Now I'm going to tell you something. Many people ask themselves, but how come Saieed has no ad running? How come Saieed don't depend on nobody for ad on his show? My friends, I give a lot. I do a lot of charity. And by giving, I receive. So when you want to have something, when you want to reach somewhere in life, it comes with hard work and charity. Your Christian pastor will tell you, give charity. The Hindu priest will tell you, give charity. The Muslim imam will tell you, charity is a pillar in Islam. The Baptists, the Roman Catholics, everybody will tell you, give and you shall receive. Let me tell you something. For all my life, I have been given. Sometimes you're cutting $1 in two to help your neighbor. And in return, God will give you back that 50 cents plus that 25 cents extra. I have been witnessing that all my life. And I even tell my workers, I say, give. I say, when you hear you get your salary, give something from your salary. Give it. And you will get back more in return. So tonight, viewers, I'm asking you to make a contribution. You're not contributing to the rich, you know. You're contributing to the poor could eat food. That is what you're doing. That is what you're doing. So we have the Range Rover up. We have the BMW up. I've decided to give out that. You know why? You know why I decided to give out the Range Rover? Is to let you know that how much God has blessed me. That's to let you know that. That Range Rover, a Range Rover is an expensive ride in Trinidad and Tobago. And for a man to be given a Range Rover, let me tell you something. That man had to have some grace from somebody. That man, and what all you're doing, you're contributing $1,000? Yes. That is all you're doing. That is all you're doing. You see, I am a Muslim. I believe in charity. And it's the charity and the grace of God that have me where I am today. Charity and the grace of God. So viewers, even for the older folks tonight now, I have something for you. You have your retirement benefit. You have your package. You have your money put down in a financial institute. And it ain't growing nothing. It's not healing nothing. You don't have barakat in it. Why I say barakat? Because 0.05% on 100,000, that's $500. What kind of barakat is that? What kind of growth is that? You know why we have growth in Real Talk Financing and Investment Company? Because there's barakat in it. The individual who governs that company knows about charity, knows about giving and receiving. So why not give? Why not make a retirement investment and watch your money grow? Because Brian Manning said, in the coming future, all will have to pay more tax. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, I am Saieed Ali. You have your Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Allahum taramba el kata zaina la unna. Give where giving is needed, and reap when the hard times hit you. Until we meet again, good night.